New food and beverage. We were down to 2 fry-laters essentially. We are now up to 3. New grill, new everything. That is going to allow us to do a couple things. It's going to allow us to serve a full breakfast every single morning, which I'm really excited about. Lunch that's not going to get log jammed, and then a full sit-down, table service-esque dinner menu as well. New decks everywhere, especially the main lodge. For those of you who haven't seen back here, there's been a significant increase in deck space, also covered space as well, which will have outdoor F&B and alcohol offerings. I think it's about a 30% increase in parking, which was one of our biggest constraints. So that's a really, really big deal. One of our biggest challenges was getting the platter open early. Obviously, this is not a super beginner-friendly mountain without the platter. Platter is going to be a very, very, very early snowmaking focus for us. Once we get the main hill opened and we get a route down, we're going to go straight to the platter. Black Mountain Glacier. It's going to be a really, really big deal. Got about 50-ish new guns in that area, and that's where we're going to blow snow like you've never believed, and we're going to try to stay open as late as possible. So let's talk about the snowmaking. 28,000 feet of new snowmaking. That's a really big deal. That was the biggest liability. We probably had 10 or 12 blowouts last year. Super, super painful. People do not understand if we don't have snowmaking, we don't open. This is an incredible amount of pipe up on the hill. Obviously, we gutted the entire base lodge on the bottom floor there. That new area where Reynolds used to be is all retail space now. It's going to kind of come out. There'll still be picnic tables in there, but it's going to be pretty immersive, and we'll have a much expanded retail offering this year. Continuing on, the Alpine Cabin additions doubled the deck size essentially. And then there's a new roof that comes across for an outdoor bar portion as well. We also added a ton of storage up there so that we can stock that probably for a week at a time at this point. So we have 4 freezers, more beer taps. All of that pain points of getting stuff up there is a really big deal. The stuff you don't see mechanically, new gearbox, completely rebuilt. Our current old gearbox was completely rebuilt. It is now almost a new gearbox. Hasn't been rebuilt since 1965. If that failed, the ski season's over at the summit. Moving to the platter is basically brand new. Last year we had 20 carriers on it. We're gonna go back to the original design of 30 carriers, so it's a huge improvement in that line and what that looks like. And then the triple, we also got certified for uphill and downhill loading. Downhill loading is really important for us. We really could only do 1 every 4 chairs. It wasn't a viable option for our cabin events. And what we saw last year is that 12 or 13-minute ride to the summit, when we slowed it down for foot traffic, it turned into 20, and it was pretty painful. So foot traffic will be here. It's right off the back deck. It's in a much greater space. That lift's gonna run slower anyway for our beginners and servicing that side of the mountain. Talk about Sugar Bush. That trail has snowmaking top to bottom. Absolutely massive. It's a true green trail all the way top to bottom, and it's also going to be our dedicated uphill route as well. We have cut what is going to be a hike to terrain, so very kind of Western in style, like the Highlands Bowl, those type of things. You'll be able to skin it and hike it. It's very cool. It comes up this ridge, comes around to what will be the true summit of the property, and we have 3 new gladed trails, but you'll have back out, you'll have blackout, and then you'll have champagne problems all the way over, okay? So there we go. It's not often you see a terrain expansion like this in the east to a summit and extreme hike to terrain. This is really, really incredible terrain. A lot of people don't even know that this existed. And it really opens up something completely different in New Hampshire skiing. So we're super, super excited about that.